3, 2, 1.
Sorry guys, yesterday we made a articulation board, whatever you want to call it, a little obstacle. And the place I have it on the course is probably not where it's going to stay, but anyway, I have another board just like it, and I decided I'm making another one just like it, well, similar to it. And I'm going to either make that one longer or just add it to another place, but I kind of like the way it worked out, so we're just going to make one more. Why not, right? All right, we got us two more. I made this one a little rough in the middle. We can always change it, you know, flatten them out, whatever. I just went ahead and got aggressive in a couple spots. But it's fun and it's simple to make. You just, you know, one board makes both sides, so you're getting double your material stretched out, you know, however you want to say it. But so anywho, as long as you got a skill saw and a sawzall or jigsaw or something, I just ripped through mine with a sawzall. But whatever you got, chainsaw, you can make it happen. So we might test this one on the ground, just because I didn't do that at all with the first one I made. I put it straight up at an angle and just, I haven't even drove up it though. I've only drove down it. So anyway, we'll test this one out real quick. So all right, now I think I'm gonna take the Jeep out and test it out on them boards I just cut for articulation. But first, I'm trying to fix one of the parking lights up front, where you slide this body on and off. Man, it goes right down in front of this motor and it hits the wires. And this is my amber bulb. I don't think I have any more that actually have wire connected to them. I need a solder gun. I'm gonna get one of them little solder stations that you get on Amazon. I think like 40 bucks. You get the solder gun and the little base you plug it into, and has little hemostats that hold stuff for you. At least I'm gonna try to get one soon. So anyway, also I got in my drawer the other day, and I forgot I had all these sunglasses for over a year. My uncle, he gets stuff gift to him when he goes to these golf tournaments and stuff. He's retired Air Force now, but he still gets stuff all the time at these golf things he does. These sunglasses right here might not look like much. I just realized these ones was $25.99. And this pair here is just a little faded. They're kind of orange. They brighten up everything well. These suckers were $28.99. These ones I've already wore to cut wood yesterday so that I wouldn't get nothing in my eye. But they also were $25.99. I was like, heck, I didn't even realize they were that expensive for little old glasses. So anyway, I might give these two away to somebody. We'll see. Anyone want some sunglasses? Maybe we'll have a giveaway. Again, they're not really cheap ones, so. And they look really well. They're 100% UV protecting, it says, all that stuff, resistant, whatever you call it. Anywho, I ain't got a solder gun right now, so we're gonna do the old wire twist and hot glue on the bulb. That's how most of mine are put together already, because I don't have a solder gun. So, it is what it is. So there we go. We got the amber bulb fixed. A little hot glue does wonders. We got everything in here. We're going to take it out and test it on that angled articulation board, like I said. Now, I got my winch hooked up to one of these little batteries. If I get out there and test it, I'm curious to see whether it's actually have enough oomph, because this is what I usually use right here, little 2S battery. But it's just a little old winch. The motor's just as small as one off of a 24 scale crawler, so I think it'll be fine. And also on my high trail the other day, I don't remember if I included it at the end of the video, but my winch stripped a gear on the high trail the other day, so now I need another one. Thought about taking it off my hauler in the back. I don't use it much there, so. Anyway, let me go ahead and slap this body on without ripping the light loose again, and we'll get out and get our test in real fast. So, all right, we're just gonna give her a little shot right here on the ground. See if we can't line her out and see if it works any. I haven't lined it up to see. We're just at a guess right now. Looks pretty close, actually. Sorry. Looks like we're in a decent spot. With the articulation, it might need to be closer. Let's see. Let's see. I can even have one of these in the house for testing. Would be cool. Much easier when they're on flat land though, ain't they? Still puts it to the test. It's trying to go off on the other side. Definitely likes to test the articulation though. That was the point. The old Jeep is night and day from what it used to be in it. My thumb can turn one way better than the other, as you can tell. It's too dark to do any more work on the course. We actually had to take my trailer to the landfill today, and now we done got it filled up again from another job that has to be dumped. So we're cleaning my garage out there, trying to get it emptied out finally. It's had all kinds of crap in there for years, and if my buddy still lets me have the 24 scale crawler course he was going to give me, I'm going to put it up in the garage in there. In case we get rained on or something, we'll have a little course during the comps or whatever. So, I mean, it ain't nothing to it. Just take you old 2x6 and just rip it into some jiggity jags. If you got a jigsaw and a really good blade, you can make them not pointy. You can just do, you know, little hills and humps, whatever you call it. But I'm going to say, worked out pretty good. Now, if you put it at an angle, it changes everything about it. So, all right, now, like I said, the one I put on the course yesterday, I drove down it, but I did not go up it and forgot to. So, we got this one at a little angle. I don't know how this is going to work out because it's not attached up there and it could fall pretty easy. So, we're going to give it a try, though. We're going to do it. I think it's going to change a few things, but not a lot. I don't think it's too steep. We'll see. I don't know if I got this close enough, and these might tip over. Again, the way it's mounted on the other end, just sitting there, it's not good. Sorry. I need to turn my light on, I think. Let's see if that makes anything better. Man, that Hobbywing Fusion SE in this rig, for some reason, can compete with the Pro on the other rigs. You've seen in my one video, I mean, it's pretty dang slow in this rig for whatever reason. Good gearing. Slow down, man, slow down. We're gonna get to the hard part right here, I think. I hope I got them close enough together. Or not too close together. So, all right, I put it on something different so I could have that chair to sit on. And also, I think it might sit a little better on there, but it's not quite as steep, probably. Let's just see how she does now. Also, I was in second gear, didn't realize it a few minutes ago. It's easy to bump that button. See, the thing is, every time you articulate it, it shifts it a little bit. And you got to learn which side you want to stay on so that when it comes over the hill, it doesn't go off the edge. Like, see that back tire right there? When I came down, it put me all the way to the inside edge just about. When I was on that top hill right there, it was way over. So, and then here, you got to make sure you don't fall back off. Let me get a better shot. There we go. And then we get up here, it's going to want to push me back off that side, I bet you. Stay over here, but I can't see if I'm far off the other side either now. Oops. Yeah, one of these boards is not very expensive. I mean, well, they're not cheap either, but depends if you need a bunch of them. But one of them ain't bad. But luckily, I got this from a job. Bring home stuff from work all the time. It didn't cost me nothing. Still quite fun. I'll give it that much. I like it. Let's see if we can come back down it. Let's go way uphill. Alright, now this could be a challenge. We went ahead and bumped it to the top of there. Gives me an idea for I know what I want to do out the course. And now we got two of these sections. I might put them together, make it longer. Probably just keep it separate so it's just two extra sections. But is it getting blurry again? Dang it. Come on, how much traction do you think we're going to get? These Mickey Thompsons are pretty decent. They're not made by Proline or nothing, but I'm not complaining about them. They were worth putting back on this rig. On rock, they do okay. I mean, they're not my favorite, but they're kind of like the flat irons a little bit, the Proline flat irons, but they're a little firmer than those. Wow, I actually thought I was going to struggle more. That's fun. I like it a lot. So, do you think if we made that into a teeter-totter, that would just be asking for some trouble? I don't think it'd be all that bad. If we came up at halfway just now, and then teeter-tottered back down, it would probably hold you in there a little bit. So, anyway. Well, let's see if we can come back down it. So now, coming down it could be more of a challenge just because of gravity. You never know. With this nice control though, it's not so bad. Why is it getting dark looking on there? Dinner's done as well. We're having breakfast for dinner tonight. Some sausage, egg, biscuit sandwiches, homemade. I do not want the boards to flip over on me right now. That's why I'm going so slow. If they were mounted, I wouldn't be so nervous. Ooh, come back this way. Ooh, am I still in? Make sure I'm still in first. Yeah. Again, gravity makes this a little more sketchy on the downhill side. That's some nice control though. As soon as I can get a good enough controller, I'll put the dig back on there. I mean, it's all still there. It ain't plugged in. At least the way I cut these, they're not bottoming out on my my skid plates or nothing. The little rails. kind of come out perfect, if you ask me. That was pretty fun. You know, something I have not done, I think. We talk about the 2-speed transmissions and all that. And on, I think on my TRX4, I might have crawled in second gear. But we're going to put it in second gear. And we're going to see what kind of torque and crawl we can get with this on this right here on second gear. Because with this kind of motor, they have so much torque, drag brake, all that good stuff that I think you can do it in second gear. Especially when you're used to like the, that's second gear, check it out. Let's see if it just continues it. It relies on that motor to do most of the work, don't it? For not the gears anymore, because second gear. That's amazing though, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let me just ease in and see how it just continues. FOC technology, baby, look at that. She's nowhere near as controlled as first gear, but like, if you were to go from a brushed truck to this, you'd be like, yeah. Uh-oh. Ha. Can we back out of it? Let's go back to first. There was a huge difference in that first gear stuff. Can we back out of this without the death roll? Wah, wah. So anyway, guys, tomorrow we'll get this added to the course. We'll get some more work done. I'm off work tomorrow, so we're good to go, I guess you could say. So please like, subscribe, and share, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.